Hello everybody, thank you for joining us. Today we're going to show an action pose, and it is a diving action pose, but seen from a certain perspective, and there's a lot of foreshortening going on here. So if you have your pencils all set, we're first going to determine our flow. Flow means as in that how the person will be placed across the board here. So we will do that vertical line coming up to that point, and then we have to imagine that the shoulder set is right there. Doing circles for this might really work wonders because it'll be easier to manage. So we can just put in a certain set of circles and they'll help us with the perspective. But the circles can go, they'll be very close together. So I actually made them too far, so that close. Right. And you could go even like this and then end right there, because the rest of this is really legs going toward the, let's say, toward the viewer. So we'll start off with the legs. So lower torso to be reflected, shown to come around here, and the chest going like that. So we'll go into this in an instant why we are doing this. Let's say that the belt is around here. Right. Go into the glutes there, and we go into the leg, back into the knee, and right back, and we go into the foot, which is nice and big right here. If we work our way back like this, we go put in the shin, it's the shin and the calf right there, and go back into the remainder of the body, the back of the thigh going in like that. Let's make that a little more flat, and then the other leg coinciding with this. We have shown this from this perspective, foot going inward like this. And the other foot, of course, will coincide like that on the side. We could show that, or we could show it right beside it like that. And we have to bring that other leg up in that case, going inward like that. And then right here we have the shoulder. So we did say that this was a diving pose, and a diving pose we mean that we're just showing that much. So that is the chest, that is the ab area right there, which may or may not be visible from this particular view. So what we're doing is a few different things. We'll first, of course, lay this framework out quickly. There's a shoulder right there, and what we can do is key into different elements here. So we could either have the hand going back like that, depending on how far we want to take it. That other hand will just land there somewhere, or we could have the hand going right up front, and the other hand could go and meet this guy here. There's the bicep bulge there, the tricep, and we'll have to, of course, take care of the anatomy as we go. And then, of course, just a hint of the head right there, which can be visible from two different angles. And what we can do is, so let's say that the head is like looking right up. And right up will mean that we will have a hint of the head right here. Just like that. And not show here then, in that case. So it depends on what we are looking to do with this. If we are showing a diver, of course we'll have to put in the rest of the anatomy here, the abs, and we'll probably give them a trunks to wear, swimming trunks. But we could also spread out that arm like that, and of course the corresponding arm would be presented in a similar way. Of course, all the details of fingers would be put in, but in this case the head might be visible just like that. So different options that we can play with. It is a diving pose, but this can also be used for a superhero flying from that angle. I know that Superman has been done from this perspective many times. We can change the placement of the feet. We could like switch all that around. We could go and make this like straight. So straight placement of the foot, and that would also work. So diving pose seen from this angle, but with all these different things that we can do with this. We can do even more, but I think this suffices for now. So we do not change the primary framework, but we keep playing. We can playing with the arms. One hand perhaps going right out in this kind of pose, and one hand tucked here. So we can do flying pose or diving pose from that angle. We just have to take care of the anatomy because there's a lot of foreshortening going on here. So we have many other videos that focus on action poses. Please do check them out. We put out content pretty much every day, so please subscribe and keep in touch. Thank you for watching, and have yourself a wonderful day.